Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe.
Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I am Luke Owen. On the Christmas Eve episode of Monday Night Raw, Vince McMahon, doing his best Silent Night Deadly Night cosplay, promised that in 2019 we would see the debut of the Women's Tag Team Championships. Technically it's a re-debut, but that is nitpicking. Since then, little has been mentioned of the belts on TV, aside from a few offhanded comments here and there by the likes of Iconics. But that all changed on last night's Raw, when during her Moment of Bliss segment, Alexa Bliss came out to reveal the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, which aren't quite as nice as the NXT UK Tag Team titles, but are a major step up from the ugly-ass Raw and SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and announced that the belts will be decided at Elimination Chamber, with 3 teams from Raw and 3 teams from SmackDown stepping inside the titular structure to crown the first champions. Bliss didn't announce any of the teams for the chamber, but a few people have already put their hands up looking for a shot, including NXT's Dakota Kai tagging her Team Kick partner Tegan Nox in a Twitter post, Mandy Rose saying she and Sonya Deville will win them, and Billie Kay promising they will look iconic round the waists of her and Peyton Royce. But spare a thought for poor Naomi, whose Empress and the Glow tag team partner Asuka ditched her to become the SmackDown Women's Champion, which means Naomi is looking for a new ride or die partner. It's time to step up, Lana. Perhaps Bliss herself can go after the belts at Elimination Chamber, as she has provided an update on her injury. Alexa Bliss hasn't been inside a WWE ring since October last year, after suffering multiple concussions during her feud with Ronda Rousey and subsequent house shows. There wasn't a lot of information about a return timetable for the former Raw Women's Champion, but it was reported at one point that she may face early retirement due to her injuries. Thankfully, in a new interview on Lillian Garcia's podcast, Bliss offered a more positive update on her in-ring return, saying, "I plan on coming back pretty soon. It's a brain, you can't get a new one, can't trade it off for another. I've been doing really well. I've been training at the Performance Center, I'm training in the ring there, so there's definitely hope for me getting back in the ring relatively soon." Bliss does note, however, that although her MRIs are good, if she suffers from headaches or memory loss or anything like that, she won't be cleared to wrestle. 2 other wrestlers looking to make their return is Harper and Rowan of Bludgeon Brothers, with Dave Meltzer reporting in the Wrestling Observer newsletter that Rowan has been spotted at the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida, and Harper is closing in on being cleared to wrestle again. PW Insider are also reporting that Sin Cara and Fandango have been spotted at the Performance Center, working to make their in-ring returns. And we're not done there just yet, as there are 2 more names that could be possibly returning soon. Back before Christmas last year, when the McMahon family announced another new era of WWE, video packages were played to hype the returns of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. And while those video packages haven't really been seen since, PW Insider are reporting that Sami Zayn has been spotted at the Performance Center training for his in-ring return. Zayn has been on the injured list since June last year, needing time off to get rotator cuff surgery on both shoulders. His partner in crime, Kevin Owens, is also near a return, going by his Twitter game, posting a picture of himself holding the Intercontinental Championship with the caption "Soonish." For what it's worth though, he also posted the same thing about Finn Balor winning the Universal Championship from Brock Lesnar, and well, that seems highly unlikely. But why was Braun Strowman taken out of that championship match? It was announced by Vince McMahon on Raw last night that Braun Strowman was no longer in the title match against Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble after tearing the door off his limo. Dave Meltzer reported in the Wrestling Observer newsletter last week that although the match was still being advertised, Strowman was still not cleared to wrestle following the bone spur surgery he had late last year, which also kept him from getting physical in his match against Baron Corbin at TLC. Dave Meltzer reported before Raw went on the air last night that WWE were going to shoot an angle that would write Braun out of the Brock Lesnar match, but stated that this was always the plan and it had nothing to do with his injury. He expanded on Wrestling Observer Radio, saying that following the finish at Crown Jewel, where Baron Corbin cost Braun Strowman the Universal Championship, the title match at Royal Rumble was going to be Lesnar vs. Strowman, which would have led into Brock Lesnar defending the title against Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. However, Vince McMahon changed his mind, as he didn't want to beat Braun Braun again so quickly after Crown Jewel, and they had no plans for Strowman to win the title. This has been backed up by Mike Johnson of PW Insider, who reported on his Elite audio, in speaking to a couple of people over the course of Raw, I was told they didn't want Braun to be beaten by Brock, and they had no plans to put the belt on Braun Strowman at the Royal Rumble. I've not heard there's heat on Braun Strowman, it's more likely they didn't want to beat him at the Rumble. Johnson adds that the word still is that Strowman will be cleared by the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, so there is always a chance he could be put into the Rumble match itself to set up a WrestleMania program with Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. There was a big WWE title change on last night's Raw, and Ollie Davis has made a cheeky thumbnail with a silhouette and question mark that should make you want to click. So do him a favor and click it. I've been Luke Owen, and that was wrestling.